So after finding out that this jacket was sold out on a retailer website, I was really intrigued to like finding it maybe on the secondhand market. But since I've never heard of this brand before or I've seen items from them, it was a big journey actually. And I started to post Instagram stories like, does somebody own this particular jacket and can they tell me a little bit about it? And one person sent me a few outfit pictures of him, which was really nice. To see what this jacket was and that somebody had already purchased it but didn't really share anything about it with other people. At least I hadn't seen it before. So I wanted to see if it was possible for me to get a jacket like this. So I started browsing the internet and all they had was the different items from Gall, but not this particular Yeti jacket. So what was nice is that if you go on the Gall Laboratories website, that you can see that if there's an item out of stock, they don't have the size anymore, that you can send out an email to them requesting a custom order. And if you don't really like the color, you can experiment with that, which is really cool. So you can pick off a green Yeti jacket or purple, I don't know. I think anything is possible and they'll just give you a quote for the thing that you're requesting. So after putting in my custom order, they were really easy on the pushing with it because they just asked me like, we can do a custom order if you like. And I was like, I'm gonna be thinking about it because it's big money, especially during the December time. So I started messaging them around end of December and I was just curious as to what was possible. Then they started sending me the message like, hey, it's your first order. If you want to do this custom order, we are doing a few more of those for other people, so we can just chunk you in as well. And if you use that discount code, you can get some of the price. So it'll be a little bit cheaper than buying off a retailer, which was really good. And I especially love that because I see many items on their website which I've totally missed out on since I didn't know about this brand. So what I love about this is that if I want something, I can just send them an order and they'll probably do it, which is amazing. I've seen some great cropped vests, which I do a lot, especially for in summer when you cannot mix and match that much because you want to wear as little as possible. But I think it's more interesting to wear a little bit more, but not be overheating. And that's where these cropped things really come in useful. They look really, really good. And I might pick up one of those in the future. One more thing about the customer service before we get into the jacket is, because of the wait time, they had to do a different collection in between, and they did custom orders with that, so there was a little bit extra wait time for my order, which was fine. I just contacted them once about it, and then they started to message me back like, there's a little bit of a delay here. We'll compensate for that. You'll get a gift in the order. And I was like, okay, you get a gift in the order, and you don't know what brand this is and how it completely works. So you're thinking like, oh, it's probably gonna be some pair of socks or some cool accessories or whatnot. I kid you not, they sent me a wool sweater, which was, I think it's $3.95, something in that range. A little bit below 400, but they sent me this for waiting, which is so amazing. This is a fantastic looking, and totally my style. This is like, for me right now, I only do the higher purchases, not the volume anymore, because I just want to have things that are actually absolutely cool like this. And then they put in something like this, which I will totally wear next winter. It's amazing. It's differently cut. It has a really high neck, which I love. The material is comfortable. It's an oversized fit. It's like they just read my Instagram page and thought, well, this is gonna probably be really, really good for him. And they knocked it out of the park. It's amazing. When do you see companies do this? Really, really good, and it's so soft. As soon as I picked this out, my girlfriend's like, what's that? Did you order something else? And I was like, no, this is the actual gift that they included just because I had to wait a few weeks extra. So that's amazing. So let's get into the jacket. So the jacket is an evolution of a piece that I already owned. I had a teddy fur, fake fur jacket, not the really big coat because that's really different than this, but a hairy jacket that I started to appreciate and was really low price when I picked that up. It was oversized fit. It's like, let's just say the pancake fit. There's no fit to it. It's just really big, oversized, huge sleeves, disproportionate for my body. But I just like the way that the different textures matched. So I wanted to get something with the evolution of the texture of that jacket. So this is way more fitted. This is crafted by someone who has complete confidence in this style of clothing. So the fit is different. I think it's an asymmetrical zip because this is hanging over just like with the biker jackets. It even has a pocket right here, which breaks up the boringness of a complete fur thing. It could be a clean fit, but for this, it looks more rough, and I think that's really, really good that they added this pocket. I hadn't even seen that, but when I got it in, I was like, that's a really good idea to put a pocket right there. These are hard times, it means, of the things, but I mean, as soon as still we can buy these items, it's not that big of a problem still. I mean, I can't go to the grocery store in cargo baskets and complain about milk being too expensive. That's stupid. So this jacket is really good. The materials are unique. I do worry about this getting wet. So I've only had this for a few days, so I don't know in my experience like how this is going to be when I'm wearing this out. And it means of the fit, if I can wear too many layers underneath it. So what's really, really good about this is the fit. Asymmetrical zip, has a pocket on the front. This is very well done on the inside as well. This feels like a really, really big oversized vest, and it's so soft. It's really warm, but not heavy, and that's what I really like. So if you remember me buying the other expensive coat that I have, the reasons for that, which I didn't know beforehand, is because I really like the fit of that and the weight. And the weight is so important. When I wear that, I don't feel like I'm wearing a really big winter jacket. And when I wore that really, that guest designer collaboration winter parka, that was so heavy that it was restricting on my movement during the day, but also on myself as a person. I got angry quicker because it was just slightly uncomfortable, and that influenced the entire day if I had that on in the winter. So that's not good. This is lightweight, it's still really warm, and that's really, really important for me personally. So it has pockets on the inside, 2 pockets on the front at the sides, and everything, I don't know if everything this company makes, but these 2 pieces, that sweater and this is so comfortable. It's yeah, it's something to be said for, and that's why I think I'm laughing or smiling the entire time for this, because this is something new and it's really, really impressing me, and I didn't really have that for a really long time. So we'll just get some more distance shots so you can see what it looks like. But before we go into that, it also has a hood, and I don't know what to think about it. I love that it has a hood, especially for the look that you can put it to the back. But right here, I don't know if this would work for me personally, but it's just a nice option to have when it gets a little bit cold. I mean, you can't tell me that putting that hood on is getting more ridiculous if I'm already wearing this. This is obviously an extreme piece, but I love it. It's really, really cool. And I think nowadays, the fashion industry, or what people are wearing, is either completely random or boring, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I want to wear different textures, which might be a little bit more, not goofy, but it can attract attention in public, and I totally understand that. But it's more interesting to look at, and that's what's really important to me. I think it's more interesting to look like that than just to put on a 100% cotton outfit. You know what's actually weird? That if you don't even look at the stuff that you're getting in, not really looking into it, but there's straps here. I didn't see that. I didn't read into that. No freaking way. You can actually do this? That's pretty fun. Honestly, I'm amazed by this thing. And also, what I want to show is, look at the branding right here. With the same materials on the outside. Beautiful patch that's in here. With the same material as on the outside. Then I love an inside pocket as well, especially when you go to like big cities and stuff, to just have something on the inside of your jacket instead of the outside. Yeah, honestly, fantastic. Really fantastic job. So I just wanted to give you a few more perspectives on how you can wear it and what it looks like, and a little bit up close with the materials on the inside. There's not much going on with this coat. I mean, there's a pocket on the inside, the material's comfortable on the inside, and it's completely aligned with that same material, as you can see in that footage. I like the tag on the inside, but that's for you personally. When you, among the details. I do like the back straps as a gimmick, and I do have to agree that I probably won't be using that as much, but for breaking up the jacket from being too boring or plain, that really helps, especially like this pocket here on the front. I do like that you have these drawstrings, so you can tighten up this hood and it might even look better, a little bit more fitted actually, which I think is interesting. Yeah, I hope there are many good things to come for Gall, because our customer service is top notch. They have really cool designs, and I will probably buy again in the future because this experience was perfect. Really big fan, and as you could have seen me talking about the brand or the things that they did and what kind of like permanent smile that had on my face, that's a good effect. That's a really good effect if you can do that with your company. So yeah, kudos to Gall. And yeah, if you want to see more clothes like this and runway shows or my opinion on certain topics, it's on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested, no pressure, just have a look. Let's talk about some cool stuff, and see you guys next time.